You may have been thinking about a departed loved one and then found a feather or a penny. You may have heard a song you both enjoyed or felt a warm hug while you were sitting by the shore. Our loved ones try to communicate with us any way they can. Oftentimes, they do their best to offer you guidance through a sign, letting you know you're on the right path or are making the decision that is the most correct and beneficial to you. It takes a great deal of effort and energy on their part, and there are many ways they attempt to communicate. This is real. I deal with this all the time. These listed here are just a few signs your loved one is near and understands your problem or your issue. Keep a small journal handy. Write the date and time you received your sign and anything you were thinking about. You may begin to see a pattern. Before we begin, please hit the red subscribe button below and the all on the notification bell. That way you'll receive all my latest videos. And by all means, please share this video with friends and on social media. People need to know these things. They need to be comforted. And be sure to stay till the end. I snuck a photo of Pasha in here somewhere. She's my snoring pug you hear occasionally on all my videos. As mommy's baby, she just, love me, love my dog. Okay, let's begin. 14 most common signs from your deceased loved ones. Number 1, pennies or dimes. Yes, the old saying, pennies from heaven, actually does have meaning behind it. Pick them up, save them in a special place, and you'll see them add up. All the times your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your bestie messaged you. Number 2, feathers. They often appear in your path out of nowhere. Be sure to look downward occasionally so you don't miss one. Think of the angelic realm, freedom to fly and travel places in an instant. A split second, faster than lightning. Your loved one is no longer bound by physical pain and suffering. It's beautiful. Number 3, shimmering or sparkling lights flying quickly. Everything is made of pure energy. Vibrating at a higher rate, spirit becomes invisible. Enjoy the sparkles and smile from your heart. Your loved ones work hard to light your way. Number 4, rainbows. Though they can't create rainbows, your loved one can be present and prompt you to look up and see a rainbow you might have missed, validating their love and their presence just for you. Rainbows have been a sign of comfort through the ages, and that sweet comfort hasn't changed today. Which brings us to number 5, clouds. As with rainbows, we can look up and see faces or shapes in the clouds, which can remind us of happier times with our loved ones. Number 6, specific aromas and scents. They say the scent of roses is a sign of Our Lady, also known as Mother Mary. For me, it's always been a specific sign from my beloved grandmother. Those were her favorite flowers, and mine too. For some people, it might be a certain pipe tobacco, or the smell of a birthday cake, chocolate chip cookies, another different flower. Whatever it is, know that it's your loved one. Number 7, pets. When you see your dog or your cat staring at something beyond you or at something that isn't there, know they're seeing spirit. Someone. If your pet barks, growls, or hisses, it isn't a loved one. This will be a calming and soothing experience. You might see them following something around the room with their eyes or sitting obediently waiting for a pat on the head. It's actually happened to me with my dogs. Number 8, babies and toddlers. As with pets, they'll smile, they'll stare off into nothingness. They're seeing beyond the veil, whether it's your loved ones or angels. Trust babies and toddlers. Number 9, physical touch or sounds. You may actually feel a touch on your shoulder, a warm embrace, hear the footfall of your dad's boots or grandma's shuffle on the kitchen floor. It's real, it's not your imagination, you're not delusional. Number 10, cardinals. These beautiful winter birds have long represented ancestors and departed loved ones in different cultures. Female cardinal, female loved one. Male cardinal, male loved one. I was getting ready for the funeral of my best friend at the time, and that morning I got up and a cardinal started to chirp outside my window, and I looked. It was a female cardinal. When I looked at the time, it was 6:29 in the morning, which is my birthday. It was definitely her. And of course she was with me throughout the funeral. But it was beautiful. She stayed there exactly 1 minute, and it was a beautiful, sweet message. Number 11, butterflies. They just randomly appear. Butterflies signify metamorphosis, change, evolving and going to the next level. Which brings us to number 12, dragonflies. Dragonflies are actually born on the water and then spend their lives flying. They become creatures of the air. It's wonderful symbolism of our loved one leaving this mortal life and going to the next phase of eternal life, free and unfettered. Number 13, energy and device manipulation. Dimming lights, flickering lights, the TV going on or off. That again has also happened to me. Which brings us to number 14, music or messages on the radio or TV and in movies. You may hear certain lyrics right at the moment you're thinking of your loved one. Or a show may come on TV where the person is doing what your loved one liked to do. Another personal experience. 2 weeks after my aunt passed, my television turned itself on. I was nowhere near the remote. I was actually meditating. And a guy on TV was folding his pizza Brooklyn style. No one in my family folded their pizza but my Aunt Vivi. And when I told my mom, who was devastated at the loss of her sister, she said immediately, "Oh, it's Vivi," and she was comforted. It was beautiful. There's your list of 14 common ways that loved ones will give us signs. Write all these things down, because these are gifts from beyond. There might not be birthday presents or presents under your tree anymore, but these gifts are priceless. Your loved one worked very hard to get the energy to manifest it just for you. Don't take it lightly and always say thank you. They hear you when you speak to them. I promise you they do. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it brings you comfort. Please share it. And to learn more about signs from the universe, click the link in the description below to download your free ebook, 7 Sacred Signs from the Universe. See you in the next video.